children still. I continue to remind you about what we talked about last time. We were talking about the leadership in our district. If you recall very well, we talked about religious leaders, we talked about the cultural leaders, elected leaders, and so on. But today, I'm interested in talking about cultural leaders in details. Last time we talked about religious leaders. Maybe do you recall the roles of religious leaders? I think so. We said religious leaders maintain peace by settling disputes. Religious leaders teach us the word of God. Do not forget those and their examples. Here we are today. I want us to look at cultural leaders. Cultural leaders, I said, how do they get leadership? I said they inherit. They inherit leadership. So the way they get leadership is by inheritance. Examples of leaders, especially in our area here, in our community, we have kings, clan heads, and chiefs. Kings in Uganda here is referred to as a kabaka. Clan heads, those are people who head the clans in Uganda. The chiefs are appointed by the kabaka still, the kings. So those are examples of the cultural leaders we have, and every different community or society in Uganda, according to tribes, they have their own cultural leaders. Today, before we look into details of the leaders and the tribes, I want us to look at the importance or the duties or the roles of cultural leaders. What the cultural leaders do, they promote culture. What is culture? What we practice today in our daily life. What we practice in our daily life. That as a child, you should greet. As a child, you should have discipline. As a child, you should know the norms of being of that tribe, let's say Uganda, Yabusoga, and so on. Those are the cultural leaders. They ensure that you grow up as a person who knows the norms and traditions of your tribe. That's the culture. They unite people. Yeah. Here in Uganda, I have the best example. The kabaka is the best symbol of unity in Uganda here. He unites all people. People are united towards their kabaka here in Uganda. So, he's a symbol of unity. Kings, chiefs, clan heads, they unite their people. Another one here, they develop their areas. Like for Uganda region here where we are, we have seen the kabaka developing hospitals, schools, and very many other things. Right now, they set up the radio, the TV. All these are signs of development in their area here in Uganda. So, cultural leaders promote development. We'll never forget that. Here are some of the examples of cultural leaders we have in Uganda, according to tribe, the title, and the name of the leader who is there currently. I want to go through, as you also see with me here, we have the tribe. Last time, remember, I talked about tribes, ethnic groups. Here, we're talking about Baganda. The Baganda is where we are, the central region. The title of their king is a kabaka, and the current king is Ronald Mwenda Mutebi II. We have the Banyoro. They refer to their head or their king as Omukama. He is called Solomon Gafabusa. He is called Solomon Gafabusa. We have the Basoga. They refer to their head as Chavazinga. What do we say? Chavazinga. The current one is called Wilbur Fosna Diope. The fourth, we have the Iteso. Most of you call them Ateso, but no, Ateso is the language. Iteso, their head is called Emorimol. Emorimol. And the current Emorimol is Papa Osban. Papa Osban. We have the Batoro. You all know that king who got or inherited leadership when he was just 3 years. Right now he has grown. He's of age. He's called Oyo Nyimba Kabamba Iguru, the fourth. The title is called Omukama. These two, the Batoro and the Banyoro, share the same title as Omukama. Banyankole. The Banyankole no longer have a kingdom right now, but it's a tribe. And it has never been reinstated up to now, so they don't have a king currently. But during those days, they used to call their head as Omogabe. They used to call their head as Omogabe. Dear learners, thank you for listening and thank you for learning with me. Continue to learn. Do these activities we are giving you for the purpose, and do not forget to stay safe by sanitizing. Thank you very much.